Trust me, friend, I don't care how many water sign placements you have or how much you claim to love water energy or whatever it is. You don't want to live a life that's always deep. It's exhausting. If you're seeing this message, it's for you. You make everything deep because you have a trust issue, not because you're super intuitive, not because you constantly have anxiety. You just simply have an issue with trust. You have an issue trusting other people, but the deeper issue is that you don't even trust yourself, babe. So you're always going to over-identify with things like anxiety. You're always going to be looking for signs and signals. You're always going to be making things way deeper than they are because you just simply lack security in yourself. And let me tell you something. This is something that a lot of these healers and these spiritual girlies and the spiritual gurus and teachers are not going to tell you. They're going to have you thinking that you're more awakened, that you're more in tune with something because you're walking around here like a nervous tick, scared to interact with people, scared to give anybody a chance, scared to make new connections with people, scared to live your life. And you're going to be walking around thinking that you're awakened, that you're on a higher vibration, that you're doing so many things that other people are not doing, when really the foundation of all of that is not really spiritual alignment, is not really intuition, is not really psychic gifts. I do believe that there's a delicate balance between psychic and psychosis, but we have to understand that the goal is not for us to be debilitated. If you constantly feel like you can't trust anything around you, you can't trust anyone, and you can't trust yourself, it's because you're probably in the wrong environment. You're probably surrounded by the wrong people too, who constantly validate your internal lack of self-trust in the external. Again, it starts with you. People who you can trust, environments who you can trust, allow you to exist on a surface level and allow you to live a life where everything doesn't have to be so deep and things can just actually be taken at face value. And guess what? That is super refreshing to someone who's overly anxious, who feels like they have to be so intuitive about everything. Bless yourself with the gift of existing on the surface.